All right, I think that means we're ready to go. All right, welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us tonight. My name is Lebo, and yeah, I'm not the official host of this session, so please don't crucify me if I make a few errors here and there. Yeah, it's the first time that I'm actually giving a presentation on this, but you know, if you're a leader, if there's a need, you go and you fill it, and we make do with what we can. So tonight we will, let me mute everyone. Let's start there. Definitely let me mute all. Nope. Okay. All right. So everyone is muted, and we are admitting our last few passengers so that we can get going. All right. Yeah, that's much quieter. That's nice. All right, folks, thank you for joining us. Unfortunately, Leader Freedom is not able to join us tonight, but he will be back. He might join us while we are busy with the session. That would be great. But for today, I will be co-piloting, and this was not planned, so I have not had time to really get familiar with everything, but I will do my best. And if any leaders feel that they would like to add something or they'd like to clarify on something, please do put your hand up so that I can add you to the call, and we can make sure that everybody who is in attendance gets the best value out of tonight's call. So we are talking about SMEX. Now, SMEX is a South African-born opportunity that is brought to us by Leader Freedom and Leader Tabiso, and I'll be speaking a little bit about them as we go. And what it is that this is an e-hailing service. Now, we're living in a digital time, so most things we're doing off of our phones. Many of us are familiar with Bolt, we're familiar with Uber, and SMEX is planning on becoming one of the big players in this space. And so they've already got an app that is going. It's available to download on your Google Play Store, on your App Store, but it is bringing e-hailing to the people. It's not just about these big companies, Uber, Bolt, having the lion's share of the market. SMEX is saying we want to put the power back in the people's hands. So we'll go into a little bit of how does it work. And there are two aspects to this opportunity. We've got SMEX, which is the e-hailing, and then we've got testimonies.live, which is the entrepreneurial side of everything that is happening here. So SMEX is an e-hailing service, so it's going to work like Bolt and Uber. And as entrepreneurs, as members of Testimonies.live, we're going to have an opportunity to register our own cars on the platform, to get in on the, what's this electric vehicle phase that is coming in. There's a lot that has been planned, and I don't want to mess it up because, like I said, this is the first time I'm doing this presentation, so I'm not going to go into too much detail there. So how it works is that there's going to be multiple layers to this opportunity, and we're starting with the first layer, which is going to be Testimonies.live. But once we start making money, we are going to be able to partner with SMEX as investors, where we are bringing in cars. You're able to bring in your own vehicles, you're able to bring in drivers, and you're able to benefit from more than just the network marketing side of the business. So the compensation plan is exciting. We're earning over 95% directly into our wallets, and we're going to get into that, and I'll get into exactly how all of that works. So let's look at who are the pioneers of this amazing project. We've got two CEOs, South Africans, proudly South African, and I think it's time that we have an opportunity that is for South Africa and the world by South Africans. Many times we have been involved in opportunities that, have come from here, there, and everywhere. But now it's something that it's time that we get something that is built from home, because nobody knows what you need more than, they say charity begins at home. So these two gentlemen know what South Africa needs. Leader Freedom is a network marketing pioneer. He's been in the industry for a long time, so he's seen different compensation plans come and go, and he has used that experience to help put SMEX together. And then we've got Leader Tabiso, who's also a network marketing professional and is also within the e-hailing service industry. I believe he's involved in Bolt, etc. So they decided to put their heads together and say, let's put our experience together and build a product and a business that can address the issues that we are finding in both of these industries. So I'm just admitting a few more people here. All right, there we go. I've admitted all. Let's go to our next slide. Where are we? All right, so SMEX, what's the advantage of SMEX to drivers? Okay, also because of our time, I'm going to try and summarize this a little bit. So SMEX is going to be competitive because it's going to be cheaper. It is going to be more accessible for drivers, more accessible for users. It is also going to be safer. They are going to have online panic buttons, which you will have on your phone, as you can see over here, and physical panic buttons that you will use even outside of the e-hailing service. So even if you're not driving in the transportation at that time, you're at home, you're walking, you know, taking a walk, and something happens and you need assistance, you will have an actual physical panic button that you can take with you everywhere, and that will allow response to come to you wherever you might be. That's one of the benefits that SMEX is going to bring to us. So this is going to be a free option in the beginning for riders, but as time goes and as we see the benefit, then it is going to be subscription based over time. So that's what SMEX is all about. The cars are all going to be DECRA approved. You know, this means that a car has been certified, it's roadworthy, and it is safe for use even as a consumer. And we're starting in South Africa, but they will be growing to India and Russia. Like I said, it's time for Africa to go to the rest of the world. And that's what these gentlemen are planning on doing. And they're not leaving us behind. They're taking us with them. So let's just have a look. So let's keep moving. So this is the roadmap. Where are we going? So right now we are starting with the network, with the smart contract that allows us to raise funds, that allows us to raise a community, that allows us to build a base where our entrepreneurs are going to come from, our drivers, and especially our riders, because any app, whether it's Bolt or Uber, it's only as good as the people who are using it. If there are no people requesting rides, that business is basically non-existent. So people are the heartbeat of any business, and that's where they're starting. So they've got a long-term plan, folks. This is not a we are here today, gone tomorrow type of operation. They've got plans in place. We're excited about these plans. We understand that as a new operation, not everything is going to be, you know, perfect. And I'd also like us as members to understand that. Tonight is an example. Leader freedom is not available. We have to, you know, chip in where we can. Let us be patient, let us support our leaders, and let's make sure that all of us are doing our bit in making sure that this opportunity is successful. Then how does it work? Now, there is an amazing compensation plan that is linked to all of this, and it is a smart contract. We'll get into what a smart contract is and how it works, and they are using the Polygon chain, the Polygon platform. Polygon is a cryptocurrency. It is actually one of the fastest, has amazing transaction times, transaction loads. And if you are in the cryptocurrency space, you will know why Polygon was the perfect choice for them to run this platform on. We're not going to get into all of that tonight, like I said, because of the time that's already passed. So let's look at the facts about testimonies.live, because remember, SMEX, right, is the e-hailing. That's our Uber, that's our Bolt. But now testimonies.live, this is the marketing arm. This is where you and I are going to start with our small change, but we are going to change our lives from the decisions that we're going to make from tonight going forward. So the compensation plan is an infinity compensation plan, meaning there is no cutoff. There's no limit to what it is that you can earn, and there are no monthly subscriptions. So this means it's once off. Whatever you are paying from your pocket, that's it. You pay once, but you are in the system for life, and there is potential to earn for life as long as your team is doing the necessary, which we will get into. Now, there are no withdrawals. I always love it when Leader Freedom says no withdrawals. You know, people start to panic when they see no withdrawals. The fact that there's no withdrawals is for me, this was one of the things that when I looked at the plan, I said, this is why I am willing to become a part of SMEX. It's a reason I'm willing to be, you know, to put my hand up and say, I will do a presentation, I'll be on Zoom, because I actually believe in what these gentlemen are doing. And the fact that whatever you are putting out of your pocket, number one, it's not an investment. We're not investing money hoping that one day maybe we can get some money back. Here it is guaranteed. As long as you are going to do what the compensation plan requires you to do, no one can lock you out of the system. No one can say, I don't like them, therefore they're not going to earn as much as they can because I'm going to limit it in some way. No one is going to run away with your money. You don't even have to put in a withdrawal and wait for somebody on the other side to approve it. Everything is automatic because we are using a smart contract, which is immutable. So that means regardless of how you feel about Leader Freedom, regardless of how you feel about Lebo, if you are a member of SMEX and you are doing what is required, you are going to get your money, and the money is going straight to your wallet. It's instant payout. Now, this, guys, this is listen, this is everything here's my favorite. Instant means now. You put your people on board, they sign up, they register, they pay. That money doesn't go to you, then it sits on the SMEX platform for a few days, makes them interest, benefit from the rise of the crypto price. Immediately when your people register, you are going to earn instantly. And that is why we are using MetaMask and Token Pocket as our chosen wallets for us to get involved with SMEX and with testimonies.live, because these are the wallets that have proven that they can support high transaction loads and and quick transactional speeds. Unlimited income, write your check now. You are on this Zoom on the 14th of October. What do you want by the 14th of November? Write the check now. Before I even show you the compensation plan, think to yourself, fantasize for a minute and say, how much money would make my life easier in the next 30 days? And whatever that check is, I'm going to show you now how you can make that possible as long as you're willing to do the work. You are 100% in control of your money, and we're going to make money, leaders. Let's get straight to the compensation plan. Let me just check if there's anybody. Okay, no one needs. Oh, there's people in the waiting room, folks. Let me just let them in. I'm rambling, and so I've forgotten about the waiting room, but let's let them in. And let's move. So I've admitted all. I hope everybody is here. Welcome, leaders. Thank you for joining us. For those of you who've just come on board. So now we are going to talk about the compensation plan. Another thing, folks, like I've been studying this plan for a while. I've been attending Zooms, just sitting back quietly, listening, taking notes, doing, asking questions. Yeah, the leader who's referred me, she knows I've asked her a million questions since we've started, but she's been gracious enough to be patient and, to assist me with all of those questions. And one of the things that really for me stood out is the fact that it's not going to end with you just making money. It's going to, this is the first step in empowering you to get to a point where you are able to, my phone is also going here. This is a step that is empowering you to also get to a point where you are going to be an entrepreneur outside of your traditional, what you're used to, whether it's just network marketing or you have a job and then network marketing is your side hustle. You're going to be within the SMEX opportunity. You get to be an owner. You get to start with 10 cars. Imagine having 10 cars on the road. You're empowering 10 people to be drivers, and you're going to be collecting funds as people are taking their rides, where we know it's a normal part of life now. So they're turning members into owners. We are going to run our own businesses under SMEX once the e-hailing is launched. So let's look at the compensation plan. 95% payout. So when a person starts with $10 or with $50, however much they're going to start with in relation to the slots that they are buying, you and I, according to the compensation plan, are going to earn 95% direct sponsorship. Another great thing about the platform is the transparency. These leaders have been very transparent in showing us exactly where all the money is going. 95% is coming back directly to us. 5%, 2% is going towards gas fees. We need the gas fees in order for the transactions to be done. And then 3% is going to the SMEX company together with Testimonies.live to make sure that the dream, everything that they've planned becomes a reality, because you can't start a business with zero balance, especially one where you're going to be competing with Bolt and Uber. You need very deep pockets for you to do so. So as much as this is fundraising for us, and we are going to, pay off the school fees, have a good December, start depositing houses, cars, etc., buying cars, this is also for the leaders who've begun this to set up SMEX in a way that it can compete on an international scale, which is very important. Now, 95%, so as long as there's money that's going to be coming to your pocket, whether it's through direct sponsor, spillover, or upgrade bonus, it is going to be 95%. Now, let's go to the next slide. Okay, my laptop doesn't want to, okay, there we go. Now, compensation plan time. let's take notes. This is running on a smart contract, which means number one, it's immutable. Once the smart contract has been deployed onto the blockchain, and we are using the Polygon blockchain, it cannot be changed, it cannot be deleted, it cannot be removed. Once it is there, it is there. And how it works when we start is going to be how it works a year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now. And with the way that it works, guys, there's lots of money to be made here. Let me just put my excitement to one side and focus on what I'm doing. So there are two systems or two zones that we'll be speaking about on the SMEX opportunity. Number one, we have the speed zone. Speed zone is entry level. This is where we start. And the speed zone is based on, for those of us who come from previous opportunities, I won't mention them by name. We know that, we have our S3, we have our S6. This is where the S3 comes into play. So S3, or this that we are seeing over here, let me see, maybe let me try and draw this over here where I'm highlighting. Okay, I'm using Acrobat, so that's not the best system to do that on. So this first one over here that we are seeing on the speed zone, this is the first slot, the first position. Now, leaders here, I'm going to need you to perhaps in the chat just confirm with me, because yeah, there's a little bit of confusion last night, but I think I got the right answers that I needed. When we start to become a member of testimonies.live, you and I activate both the speed zone and the mega zone at the same time. You cannot choose to say, I only want the speed zone or I only want the mega zone. We are running both of them simultaneously, concurrently, they are running together. So when you start and you activate the speed zone, you will pay approximately $10 to get started. Everything is priced in Matic. Now we know that the price of Matic does fluctuate. Currently, one Matic costs about 51 cents in dollars. And based on the price of Matic, that will determine the dollar value of this first level speed zone. But to make it simple, let's say level 1 is 10 Matic, which is approximately $5. On the speed zone, mega zone, it's 10 Matic, which is approximately $5 there. So you and I need $10 to get started. Our $10 will then be split between the speed zone and the mega zone. So you will open up a position on the S6, S3, and you will open up a position on the S6 at the same time. For me, this is where the power was. It's not one or the other, it's both, which means that for those of us who know, last year this time, we were busy making money somewhere, and it was a 12 slot program, and we're making great money, but we only had 12 slots. Here we actually have 24. 12 S3, 12 S6. There is power here, folks. For those who know, hear me and hear me well. So on the speed zone, you come in over here, 3 positions will open up under you. These 3 positions, how do they fill? They are filled by the people that you directly refer to the platform. So you will come on board, you will have a link. That link you will share with the people that you've told about SMEX. When they register, they are following you. Remember, their link is what links them to you, like a chain. Each link in a chain is linked to the one before it. So you are the first link in your business. You are number 1 in your business, but you are referred by somebody. So who's also number 1 in their own business. Another key thing, folks, don't look up. Don't look, what's my upline doing? How many people are they referring? Look down. You are link number 1 in your business. So look down. I am link number 1, therefore I need to grow my team. And this S3 says, when you refer 3 people, so you have 1, 2, 3 positions that are open. The first 2 positions, $5 from person number 1 and $5 from person number 2, immediately when these people register, 95% of that is going to come to your wallet. So 95% of this amount comes to your wallet, 95% of this amount comes to your wallet. So just under $10 is what you will receive when you have referred 2 people. So your money is back. You have not even just broken even, you're in profit because you spent $5 to activate this slot, but now you've received $10 back. When the third person activates their platform, then that third person will come into slot number 3. That does not go to your wallet. What that will do is that will fill up this S3, so it's now complete. A new S3 will be created for you. So we call this a cycle. You have completed a cycle and a new cycle opens up. So this $5 that was supposed to be your third payment is then going to be used to create a new S3 cycle, or some people call it a board for you. So who gets this $5? Wherever you land, and you're going to land on the cycle or on the matrix of your upline, that is who's going to get your $5. So your upline is also filling this cycle, and they're cycling based on how many people they have. So when person number 3 over here comes in, you will then follow your leader. So if they already have one person over here and they got $5, and you are person number 2, then that means that $5 immediately goes to their wallet. And or if you are person number 3 for them, then that means their S3 is filled, and they are going to then start up a new cycle. They have completed a cycle. That is how it works for all of us. So for me, what this tells me is that each of us need to refer a minimum of 3 people in order for us to start seeing what we are doing here with SMEX. Minimum 3, but that is not the maximum. The more people you refer, if you have 12 people that you refer, when the first 3 register, they come in, you cycle, you're out, a new matrix opens up for you. The next 3 will come in, you cycle, the next 3 comes in, you cycle, the next 3 comes in, you cycle. And this can happen in a matter of seconds because the Polygon chain is extremely fast. So you don't have to worry to say, but what if my people are all signing up now, 12 of them? Is the system going to know that I need to cycle 4 times? Yes, it will, because it will know by millisecond who came first and who goes where. So you'll be able to cycle over and over in one on one level because of the number of people that you have bought. So the more people you have following you, the more cycles you'll be able to earn. Because I know next week, this time, when people are earning, people are going to say, but why are those ones earning more? It is because they will be followed by more people. Input will determine your output. The more people you have, the more you're going to cycle. So that's the first level. But there are 12 levels on the speed zone. Level 1 is $5. Level 2 is $10. Let's just have a look here. Sorry, folks. Level 2 is $10. Level 3 is $20. So let's make an example. You started with just $5. Here, this is you. You started with $5. Maybe you're not sure, or maybe you can't afford it right now. Financially, like, you know what, it's tight. I'm only going to start with 1 level. But what I don't have in funds, I'm going to make up for in effort. You are going to refer and refer. The first $10 that you get, don't chow it, don't eat it. Use that to upgrade to level 2, because every level that you are opening up, you're opening up income for you to earn, and not once, but ongoing from those people. So don't limit yourself. Don't rush to enjoy the benefits. So open up new levels so that you can make money, not just from level 1, but from level 2 and onwards. So you open up level 1. For those who say, I can see the power here, I'm not going to start with just 1 slot. I'm going to take slot number 1, slot number 2, slot number 3. Good for you. Take them, open them up so that you are ready to start receiving funds from those leaders. So S3, that's how it works all the way up to level 12. So every level is double the level before it. And every time 3 people fill it, you make 200% of what you started with. Person number 3 opens up your next cycle, and that's how it works. Unlimited number of cycles. There's no limit. SMEX doesn't say we will cap your cycles at 10 cycles per day, and then we'll take cycle 11, 12, 13, 14. They say if you cycle 20 times, you get the money for all 20. If you cycle 100 times, you get the money for all 100. So folks, once this launches, you are the only person who is holding yourself back. You see, this is a blank check. It has never been, you see the signature, you need to put that signature, and every check is only as good as the person who writes it. So what you're going to make here is going to be based on what you are putting into the platform. Do the work. Don't be lazy. Don't look at, hey, who's recruiting who? Hey, what's that upline doing? Hey, I want an upline that is active. No, be an active upline. Be the one that is going to set the pace for yourself, because you might join under somebody, but you don't know what they want. What if they only want 100,000 in the next 30 days, but you want 300,000? Don't be limited by somebody else. Make sure that you're doing what it requires, and that you are giving this opportunity your all. So let's keep pushing. So that's the speed zone, and that's how it works. So if you have 5 levels activated, whatever cycles are happening, you're going to be earning them from all the levels before. So by the time you get to number 6 and you're making $160 per person who signs up. So maybe let me explain it how Leader Freedom explains it. Okay, let me make sure that no one can annotate, because I see that there's annotations that are happening here. Sorry, folks, I just want to disable annotation, because now they're going to mess up our screen. Okay, folks, sorry, I just want to clear the screen. Okay, whatever, we'll figure it out as we go. So if you are cycling, so every level, basically you can just consider that you're earning twice from it. So $5, you're going to make $10 per cycle. $10, you're going to make $20 per cycle. $20, you're going to make $40 per cycle, and so on. Now, my favorite, let's get to the mega zone. Mega zone, folks, mega zone. Hey, mega zone, let's talk. Mega zone, the same way you activated slot number 1 or level 1 for $5, in the speed zone, in the mega zone, you're doing exactly the same. But how does it work here now? On the mega zone, there are 6 positions below you on the mega zone. So 6 positions below you. So you are going to be in the first slot. There'll be 2 slots directly under you, and then those ones will have 2 each under them, making up the 6. Now you have a position in the mega zone. This is you. And you've referred 3 people. So your 3 people, when they come on board, they are going to fill in slot number 1, slot number 2 below you. Those first 2 slots don't go to you. They go to your upline. So those are seeded up. But in seeding these 2 up, you are opening up the 4 at the bottom. So you're giving away 2 so that you can effectively earn from 4. That's powerful. So the first 2, they go up to your upline. Now, number 3, number 4, and number 5 that are below you, when these ones fill, $5 from number 3, 4, and 5 are going to go directly to your wallet. So that means on the mega zone, you make 3 times whatever that level is worth. So if it's worth $5, you're going to make $15. In the speed zone, you are making twice what it's worth. So you make $15, and then the 6th person comes in. That person is then going to fill. So a cycle is complete once it's got 6 people. This $5 is going to be used to open up a new cycle for you. Now, where is the power in the mega zone? Power is in this. Let's say your upline. Your upline also has a mega zone that looks like this. They have 6 positions below them, and they introduce you, and you fall in position number 1 on your upline's matrix. But on your matrix, you are taking the first spot. There's 6 spaces under you. So your upline is active. I get it. This is for those people say, I want an active upline. Let's show you what's the benefit of an active upline, and also for you to be an active upline for your team members. So you fill this first spot over here, but your upline is being followed by 6 people. So those 6 people immediately, number 2 comes in here, number 3 comes in here, number 4 comes in here. What's happened now is that the first 2 slots on your matrix have been filled by people that do not come from you. This is where spillover income is going to come in, because it's actually from your upline. So your upline has actually referred people who have now fallen under you that you can get to benefit from. So these first 2 slots on your matrix are filled by people that maybe you don't know. Then upline brings number 5 and number 6. So upline cycles, they make $15, they're out, they open up a new cycle. You are now on your first cycle still, but you were referred by 2 people. That you have 2 people on the matrix that you don't know. Let's say then you refer 1 person who joins on the mega zone, because also we mustn't be lazy. So you have 1 person who joins on the mega zone. They take position number 3 on your matrix. You earn $5 immediately from them. But this person that the upline referred, who fell here is also pushing. They refer a person, and that person comes in. Before you can even refer your second person, you get $5 from this person over here that you don't know. Then the second person that you don't know also refers 2 people same time. You get $5 from this person's initial person. This is where spillover and downline commission comes into play. You are earning from people that you don't know through the mega zone. So this is where the power of the spillovers come in. But remember, when you complete that first cycle, your cycle is going to be complete. You're going to follow your leader. So you're going to follow your upline wherever they are in their matrix, whether it's got 2 people, whether it's got 3 people, or it's got no people, you will follow them there. You also need to have people following you, because the more people who are following all 6 of us on this matrix. So if there's 6 of us on this matrix and we are each being followed by 6 people as we go with our upline, imagine how quickly the cycles will be going in the mega zone. And it doesn't stop at $5. It's $5, $10, $20, $40, $80, $160, that you are not moving by yourself. It is a team effort. But as a team member, don't be that one weak link. Don't be the weak link. Just make sure that you also doing what it requires. So I'm happy. Thank you, leaders. I love feedback, by the way, for those of you who've never been on a Zoom that I do. If I'm talking something that you don't hear, say, we don't hear you there. Please expand or explain it again. And if it makes sense, let me know that, yes, leader, we hear you, we understand, or go back here, please explain this, because that's the only way that we can understand one another, is if we're getting feedback. So that's how the mega zone works. And the power is going to be in the fact that you are now not only having one matrix, but you have level 2, you have level 3, level 4, level 5, level 6. Imagine having the S6 just to level 6, where you're making $160 per person over here, $80 per person for here. Who's ready for breakfast money, folks? You know, those days where we say breakfast money, to say today, listen, you go to bed, you clear your wallet in the morning. When you wake up, a leader somewhere in India was signing up, a leader somewhere in Namibia signing up, a leader somewhere in Cape Town that you don't know. But because we are a family and because we are working hard, the momentum is moving, everybody's earning. There will be no losers here. The loser is the person who doesn't do what is required. If you are losing, it's because you are doing it yourself. Leader Asia, oh, thank you so much. I'm happy to see you here. So folks, here you decide. Leader Freedom can't limit you. If you want 1 million, he can't say, oh, I am a million. No one can limit you. I can't limit you. You can't limit me. The joy of a decentralized system where each person is going to benefit on the effort and the info that they are putting out there. So it's up to us. The success or the failure of your business, not mine, because I'm not waiting for someone else to do it for me. I'm doing it myself. Success or failure lies in your hands. It doesn't lie with Leader Freedom. It doesn't lie with the upline who referred you. It doesn't even lie with your downline to say, Mara, I put them in. I thought they were going to work. No, you'd say, I want a big fish. There's no big fish. We are all starting at the same level here. Big fish is the one who's going to prove that, listen, I've got what it takes. I'm going to do the work. Big fish is in your effort. It is not in the title. It is in what you are willing to do to make sure that you make the most out of this platform. And Leader Fulu says, listen, 100K in 30 days, my queen, I'm with you. 30 days, Raikwala 100,000. I won't accept less. I will not accept less. That's why I said, write it on, give yourself a blank check. How much do you want? How much do you want? No one's going to stop you. 100K in 30 days. We're going, leaders. We're going. So yes, I've been a little bit more detailed simply because I got a message to say that some people are not really understanding how the compensation plan works. So for those of you who are new, that's how it works. And let me explain it here. Okay, let me just clear this annotation. Let's just clear this. All right, there we go. Yeah, so let me go back so that everybody understands and we're all on the same page. Here it is, speed zone. I'll go over it again. Position number 1 and number 2 go directly to your wallet. Third position is what is going to be used to create a new cycle for you. So every time you're over here, you're cycling, you're making 200% of what is coming out. And yes, I am admitting as people, it pops up on the screen, folks. So as people are coming in, I am admitting them. I think there is a limit as to how many people, because sometimes it allows over 100, other times it doesn't want to allow. So hopefully that will do. So welcome leaders, those of you who just joined us. So let's go back. Speed zone, you're making 180 Rand, or basically what, $10 from the speed zone here. And here on the mega zone, you're making 3 times. Remember, so on the mega zone, you're going to be making 90 Rand or $5 by 3. So that means every time you cycle, when you're cycling on level 1 and on the speed zone and level 1 on the mega zone, you will be receiving 5 times what you started with. So you don't need an ROI. Hey, make 5 times, make 10 times. I'm not throwing shade on the ROIs before I get backlash. I'm just saying that here you don't have to wait for 30 days, 7 days, whatever. Here you do it yourself and you determine when you want it. Now, for those of you who've been asking, we've been talking with our team members, strategy, what are we doing? This is just a tip. Use it, don't use it, that's up to you. If you want to be quick and you want to make good money, make sure that you and all your team leaders are not referring less than 6 people. 6 must be your minimum. Set the bar high in your team, because you don't want people who are going to say, hey, you don't want people who are just going to, they just want to coast. 6 and more. Because when you do 6, you're already making sure that you already have 2 cycles confirmed here. So here at the top, instead of 2, it's already 4. And then here on the mega zone, instead of 3, you've got 6 people who each have 6 people that are coming after them. That is what is going to take us to that 100K in what's this, in 30 days. 100K in 30 days. Hashtag let it trend. 100K in 30 days. We're not accepting anything less. We're not accepting anything less. Okay, let's see. There are people waiting in the waiting room. Let's accept them. Let's accept them. Admit. Join, leaders, join. Keep sharing. If I'm slow, just send me reminders and just let me know. Say, guys, Lebo, they're waiting in the waiting room, and we'll make sure that we get them. So 450 here per cycle. And now that's just for level 1. Level 2, you're also going to make 180 Rand times 5. Put it in the chat. I'm not going to unmute anyone simply because of time. So level 2, 180 times 5. What is that? If you've got 6 people, it's going to be 180 times 5, 6, 7 times 7. 6 people, you already have 180 times 7. So 6 is the key. 6 is the key. Don't do less if you want. If you want more. 100K in 30 days. Let it trend, because 30 days from now, watch us. We are going to come with receipts. And I'm recording this. We are coming with receipts. I want to see you with your 100K. And even, that's a great thing about a goal. For those who maybe don't make it to 100, maybe you make 85, but to what have you lost? 85 is not bad. But if you think, hey, if I could just make 10,000, you'll make 2. 2,000, but 100,000. Push yourself. 100K in 30 days. Make sure you attend Zoom every single day. Every single night, attend with people, post on your statuses, make noise. Somebody will hear you. Somebody will hear you. If you don't have downliners, can you buy the next cycle, or you cycle by referring people? Both. You need to upgrade your levels. But those who, this system, some people, they try, and not you, leader, I'm just making an example. You can't cheat the system. You can't cheat the hustle. It knows what you're putting in. So yes, maybe you'll earn once or twice, but you're going to be slow after that. And those who started with 200 Rand, they'll be earning more than you, even though you came into 10,000 Rand wanting to buy levels. So buy your levels, yes, but do the work. Support it with the work that you're doing, and we're all going to be successful. So let's see. Where are we? I'm admitting people. I'm excited. I'm sweating. It's a lot. There's a lot going on right now. So let's look at the backup system. I've explained this. This is you put in person number 1 and number 2, you earn. Number 3 goes out to make sure that you can create a new cycle. And then in the mega zone, this is what we were talking about. Maybe let me annotate a little bit here. Okay, I think there's more people who need to come in. Shame, some people keep getting kicked out, get load shedding and what. Yes, type your questions, leaders. Type your questions, leaders, in the chat box. Please, if you can, answer them for me. Others, just keep posting them again so that I can see them, and we can. It's a team effort. I get it, guys. You heard today, I'm the co-pilot, so I need my other co-pilots in the chat, all over, just assisting me so that we can make sure that we do this successfully. So penthouse, mega zone. I love the mega zone. I don't know why, but that's my favorite. But we'll what's this? We will earn from both, but this is where it's at. Mega zone is where it's at. So start with 6 people. If you want money, this is just me, like saying, use it, don't use it, that's fine. But if you're serious about your own income, then If you buy a slot and you don't recruit, okay, let me address this one because it's a question that keeps coming up. So if you don't recruit, we go back. There's two zones. I get. So here on the speed zone, you don't recruit. Who's following you? Nobody. So you can buy them. They can be 10 speed zones that you've bought. But if no one is following you, you won't earn because you have not referred anybody here. So you will sit with open positions because on the S3, you are only followed by people who you refer. So, you know, contrary to what people want to convince themselves, you're not going to earn from this level. So yes, it's a good question, my leader, and we're definitely going to address it. In my understanding, speed zone, Magic 777, maybe you can help me there on the chat. Correct me if I'm wrong, because that is our developer. He's in-house. He's here all the way from Malaysia. If you do not have people following you here on the speed zone, you won't earn on speed zone. But let's come to mega zone. Mega zone, you are here. You fall over here under your upline. And your upline refers 6 people. Yes, you will earn because these 2 red dots are going to be under you. And when you are on your matrix, you can earn from whatever it is that they are doing, right? So what you're doing if you don't recruit people is that you are cutting your own earning potential in half. You are no longer in control of how much you are earning. You can earn a lot, you can earn a little, but there's no way for you to know or to gauge how much it is that you want to earn. If you're not going to recruit people, you can't put a goal and say, I want 100K in 30 days. You just have to accept whatever manner falls from your team members. Now, let's say you come in over here in the last position, this last position. Yes, and the what's this, the matrix, you know, this person moves away and you've still got 3 under you. Yes, you might earn because there are other people on this matrix who this person over here actually won't. If you come in over here, let me have a look at this. If you come in over here, okay, no, if you come in the last position, you can still earn because this person over here, if they bring 4 people, those 4 people will fill that level, and then yeah, you might possibly be able to earn if I'm correct. Yes, you will be. No pain, no gain. Thank you, leader. I like that. I like that. No pain, no gain. Because it's not an ROI. So with the mega zone, this is where we're going to have team spillovers. So mega zone, also possible spills from direct over. Okay, yes. So if uplines are being overtaken, thank you so much, Magic 777. Have a look in the chat, folks. In the speed zone, if you have direct, so you refer Lebo, but Lebo is stuck on level 1, but Lebo's people run and they overtake me. They go to level 2, level 3, and you are there. They will jump me and they will, because as their leader, I'm not there, but they will follow my leader. So you can refer people, but if you are slow, you're not upgrading, you're not doing what it takes, your people will overtake you. And there's nothing you can do about it because it's the contract, it's been written, it is law. No one can change it. So make sure that you work according to what the contract does, not according to what you want to do, but according to the rules of the contract, and you'll be successful. Mega zone, this is where you're able to make money, even if you haven't referred. But like I've said, if you there you're waiting for mana, and you can't choose. You know, you can't choose to say, today I want 5,000 for the day. No, there if you get 500 rand, that's what it's giving you. If you get 5,000, then it's your lucky day. But there you cannot choose what it is that you want to earn because it's not going to be up to you. But yes, you can earn if you have not referred people. That's why the system is so powerful. Yes, you can earn. That is the short answer. Long answer is you will only earn in the mega zone, and it is not going to be in your control because you don't know who's falling under you, what their momentum is, etc. So I hope that makes that clear. So let's go. We've explained that. Team recycle pays you. Yes. So every time people cycle out, you have okay, perfect. And the contract is a hot contract. It's coded to distribute within 10 seconds. So you have to have fast fingers, guys. But I know those of you on your phones, those thumbs, listen, you're always on the phones, you're quick typers. Don't be slow. Hard coded. Yes, I understand that, Magic. Sorry. Hard coded, meaning it doesn't wait for you, and it has to happen in seconds. It understands speed. So if you are upgrading and you upgrade a second later than your downline is already gone. They've jumped you because you're slowing them down. We're in a different we're not on, you know, usual contracts, what we used to African time. No, this is not African time. This is blockchain time, and blockchain time is quick. So when I join on Monday, I buy 1 speed zone and 1 mega zone with my 200 Rand. That is absolutely correct, Leader Lucinda. You've got it. So your 200 gets you both. You don't leave any out. It's not optional. You are taking both with your 200 Rand. So it's a quick recycle. Oh my word. Look at the time. I didn't even see that we're going that far. So upgrade incentives. Make sure you upgrade. That is going to be another hashtag that we are going to be doing from Monday. Upgrade. You saw it's hard-coded. So seconds matter in this platform. Seconds matter. You can't say, let me make a phone call first, I'll upgrade. No, you must do it then. You must, as soon as the money is in your wallet, upgrade. As soon as it's in, upgrade. Don't delay, because you are delaying your own growth by doing so. So it's recommended that you start with more than one level. Okay, perfect. Yes, I understand this one, Magic 777. So here's an example. Lebo was slow to upgrade, right? From level 1. I was slow to upgrade, and then my upline overtook me. But that is for their first cycle. Let's say by the time remember their first cycle, they've opened up, let's say on the S3, which is where you can be overtook. Let's say they've opened up their first cycle on S3, and I then upgrade after them, but they are still in their first cycle. When they upgrade it, when their cycle is full and the third person comes in, they are going to follow me as their leader wherever I am. So even if they've cycled 5 times and I only come to that level when they're on their 6th cycle number 6, the contract is going to know, no man, this is Lebo's downline. Yes, she was late, but she's here now. Now we're going to make sure that she follows her leader. So that's how that works. Okay, let's see. I'm just trying to see who else is wanting to join us in the waiting room. Okay, there's no one in the waiting room right now. So yes, so that's how that works. Awesome. Alrighty, so yes, folks, there's so many other benefits. Like I said, I don't want to mess it up because I haven't gotten all the information that I need, but I know that recommended start, it's recommended that you take more than one zone. That's just the fact, you know, go big or go home, but don't stress yourself. Don't now, you know, say, hey, they said I must go big, so now I must go get a loan because I think I'm going to get spillovers, so I want to activate 12 levels. Take a sober decision, back that decision up with action, and let's get to work. Don't, so no. If you can only start with 200, don't say, I only have 200. People are going to take 4 levels. Come in with your 200 and your people, and let's get to work. And then also, remember, we're going to be registering for the SMEX ride, guys. That's the whole point of doing this. It's so that we can get SMEX up and going. So we'll be able to register our certificates to buy the cars, get free trips, etc. Not buy the cars rather, but to register our vehicles on the platform. But that again is long term, and I don't have the full details, so I'm not going to mess it up by giving the wrong information now. We will hear that from Leader Freedom when he is back. Please explain the 1,300 split. Perfect. Let's go for it. 1,300 Rand. Now, 1,300 Rand, virtual properties. Remember, level 1 costs $10. $5 for, $5 for speed, $5 for megazone. That's $10. Then when we go to level 2, it's $10 for speed, $10 for the megazone. So that's $20. So we've got $10 for level 1, $20 for level 2, $40 for level 3. So if you add all of those together, it's $70. So that $70 is 1,300 Rand. So your 1,300 Rand is going to get you slot number 1 on the speed and the mega zone. Level number 2 on the speed and the mega zone. Slot number 3 on the speed and the mega zone. So when are you already on level 3? Bona, you are in the fast lane. You're not in the slow lane. You're in the fast lane. And when your people do the same thing, that means you're going to earn from level 1, level 2. You don't need to use those funds to upgrade because you've already upgraded. Level 3, what you earn from level 3, that's then going to be what you use to upgrade to level 4. But level 1 and 2, use it so that you can do 4 and 5 at the same time if you can. Rather, don't rush to chow money. Rush to first few days. Tell yourself, only when I'm on level 8 maybe or level 6 am I going to start enjoying the benefits. But let's upgrade. Also, maybe that's where I will end tonight. There is a trip to Bali. Listen, I'm already a pilot, so that lets you know, I'm there, I'm going. And in a real plane, you know, those of you who know, not that kind, no, real plane, there is a trip to Bali, 5 days in Bali for those who are going to get to level 12 in 90 days. So if you get to level 12 by the 30th of November, you get an all expenses paid trip to Bali. There is no one's going to ask you, hey, how did you do? Listen, as long as you level 12, your ticket is confirmed, it is sealed. It's just for you to make sure the passport are in order, know that Bali body, or you go and buy the Bali body, it's up to you. But 30 November, you qualify. Siahamba, we are going to Bali. So the question is, am I going to see you in Bali? Yes, no, maybe. There's no maybes. It's either yes or no. And how are you going to confirm it? Through your actions, through what you're going to do with your team. So that's it from me, my leaders. I think I've said enough. This was not intended, but yeah, we are here. And yeah, we listen, we have to keep the train moving. Whether if our leader is not here, we step in and we do our best. Or it's a 10 out of 10 or 2 out of 10. He will give us the feedback, or maybe you as leaders will give me the feedback. But yeah, that's the story. We are growing, we are moving, and we are here. We are here to build. We're not here to play. We are here to make sure that everybody benefits, but the first benefit is understanding and getting the right information. So I did my best. Magic 777, maybe do you want to close it out for us? Maybe you give us your take on what if everything was explained, and let's get to work. That's it from me, folks. I will now hand over the reins back to our pilot, and he can, let me see, is he here? He can land this plane for us. And yeah, let me unmute him.
Thank you, Leadership Lebo. Thank you very much. Warm greetings to everybody. Success greetings to everyone in South Africa and the whole Africa continent. This is Magic 777 from Kuala Lumpur. Well, amazing presentation from Leadership Lebo. It was very clear. It was very, very detailed. That is exactly how the blockchain compensation plan function. It is there to distribute funds within 10 seconds. It actually do a transaction of 35,000 transactions per second in the Polygon blockchain. Yeah. Currently, the Polygon Matic price, the Matic token price is actually about 52 cents or so, right? 52 cents in a dollar in USD. So I don't know much about your African rand, but it appears to be like 1,300 rand equivalent to 70 US dollars. It will be around 70, 72 US dollars for able to buy 140 Matic, the requirement for 3 zones. You need another 1 Matic for the gas fee. The gas fee will cost you less than 1 Matic actually for the 3 zones transaction. Yeah, for the 3 zones transaction, each zone will cost about 2 cents. So 3 zones will be about 12 cents transaction. So if you have 1 extra Matic, you have about 50 cents. You can do a lot of transaction there. And for the income, fantastic Leadership Lebo. For the speed zone is direct effort income. For the mega zone is team effort income. The team effort can come from spillover from upline, downline. It can come from overtaking as well. For the speed zone, it is also able to get overtaking, but the mega zone is from team effort. Yeah, mega zone is from team effort. So for speed zone, there are 3 positions. Imagine your downline. Imagine I'm your downline, right? And you activated 3 speed zone. So I activate 3 speed zone. 10 matic, 20 matic, 40 matic, you will receive 70 matic within 10 seconds. When I bring my first person to activate 3-speed zone, I receive the 70 matic. I'm your downline. I bring the second person in, I receive the 70 matic. I bring the third person in, I'm recycle. When I recycle, you receive the 70 matic. Imagine if I bring 10 people, I recycle 3 times. So you will receive 3 times 70 matic. That is only for up to zone 3. Imagine this can go on to zone 4, 5, 6. Zone 6 is 320 matic each, right? So if I recycle 10 times there, you receive 3,000 matic. Zone 12 is 20,000 matic. If I recycle 10 times there, under you, you receive 200,000 matic. 200,000 matic today is 100,000 US dollars. You are not just receiving from zone 12, you are also receiving from all the rest of the zone. Zone 11 is valued at 10,000 matic, which is 5,000 US per click. This is going to be a life-changing experience for many people. And I wish everyone great success. Thank you very much. Back to you, Lebo.
All right, thank you so much for that leadership. Yeah, we're done, folks. We are back tomorrow, I believe, at 6 o'clock. If there's any changes, we will get back to you. We'll let you know. I do apologize again on behalf of Leader Freedom for him not being able to attend. You know, it's a tough life being a CEO. There's a lot of expectations. So I'm glad that you stayed around and we were able to get through the presentation. Thank you so much, Magic 777, for getting the Zoom started, having everybody on. And yeah, we'll see each other again. Get to work, go online, talk to your leaders, study the plan. Yeah, we'll see. I'm recording. So once we've got the recording, we'll speak to Leader Freedom on as to how we can share it with everybody and that everyone can get a full understanding. And then let's get to work. So I wish you all the very best. Enjoy your time with SMEX, and remember, we are building for the long term. It's not.
One moment.
Yes,
One moment.
yes.
Yeah, sorry.
Go ahead,
I saw
my leader.
I saw someone asking a question. Tami, yeah, can you use Trust Wallet? For Trust Wallet, I don't advise you. I prefer you use Token Pocket or MetaMask. Trust Wallet doesn't have a place where you can edit gas fee. So by using Trust Wallet, your transaction may be delayed by up to 3 hours, right? We have tested it many times. Trust Wallet doesn't allow you to change gas fee. So in this instance, changing gas fee is necessary here to select the fastest maximum gas fee because it's very, very cheap. So prefer you use Token Pocket, and Token Pocket offers more security than the rest. Thank you, yeah. Any other question? I think no more.
Okay, yeah. No,
all right, thank you very much. Yes, thank you. We back to Lebo, yeah.
All right,
Leadership
thank you,
Lebo.
leaders. God bless. Good night. We will see each other tomorrow. Get back to the person who referred you. Get them to, if you need help, how to download Token Pocket, what. Your leader's there to help you. Get on the groups, join the groups, go on Facebook, find your leaders, make sure that you get back to the person who referred you, and let's get to work. Thank you so much, everyone. Good night. That's it.